Yeah, this is Dark Planet coming in with a video breaking the mold, whom I become, colon, a force to be reckoned with. And this is a follow-up from the Desperate Search video that I uploaded before this one. And it's two key terms I want to highlight in this video. It's called, one is private investigators, and two, torture chamber. I mean, and the mechanism that's used is like stonewalling, double dealing, gaslighting, backbiting, doubling back. And I mean, when when you're at a point in life, man, where I'm shrouded in mystery. So when I'm on the watchful eye, a scenario is created when I'm under the watchful eye of everything, as far as my background, my references. It's like, I mean, and a person just gesture upon it. I mean, you sit here like, whoa, and this and that and that and there, you know. And from that standpoint, and I realized, that from looking at the individuals that were double dealing. I mean, you double dealing because you doing things behind a person back, Then you trying to do it to a person disadvantaged. This is double dealing. And stonewalling is when a person, that individual, asks a question, but you don't answer that question. Stonewalling. I mean, those are tactics. You gaslighting, when you put a person to the point to try to make a person seem bizarre or whatever. I mean, it's like, when you wrestle with people that demonstrate that type of stage, it was like, what in the world? I mean, you'll sit here and do it to the point where it's like, you know, things. I mean, it's people out here they're displaced. You know what I mean? They're displaced. I mean, and as far as like me, I realized it was like, me crawling from underneath, like Area 51 place. I mean, cause I'm shrouded in mystery. I mean, when you sit here and take a layer off and a layer off and layer off and layer off, and you still can't understand. That brings me back to the acronyms of she did it, which the S is simp. Simp is a follower. The A is ass or arrogant. Arrogant people always walk around puffed up. The D stand for dumb. Dumb people are tongue tied. The I stand for ignorance. Ignorant is people that are unenlightened. The double D's behind the I stand for double dealing, and the Y stand for you. Now, going to the thing is, sedity means that a person is a follower. They walk around puffed up. They tongue tied. They unenlightened. Double dealing. So that's what the sedity acronym was. I mean, and to follow up on bully. Bully mean being. The being bully mean being. Being is, as humans, we are beings. We're not doings. I mean, you can't sit there and say, this is what he do, then, we're not human doings. We actually being. I mean, when you being yourself to the utmost, and people are sitting here, still going through the process of imagination, still trying to sit here and coming to terms of saying what, I mean, people, being, okay, we're going back to the bully. B stand for being. Okay, we're human beings. The U stand for under. The L stand loved. LOVED. The other L stand for lonely. You. So bully mean being under love, lonely you. But see, you have to understand that you can never be alone. You can never be alone. I mean, because the universe is active, the universe is competent, and the universe is intelligent. So you can never be alone. All right. I mean, when I mean the society how it's placed up. I mean, it's a whole different ball game when you come into the point where I mean when you upload your being. I mean, just going to a detour from this stage. I mean, because you gotta realize. I mean, when you go into a point where you go through the rabbit hole and see how it's set up. I mean, it's flashes that they show us, but it's not really how reality is set up. I mean, that's why I sit here now and I'm like, I done uploaded my being, this video is called Whom I Become, colon, a force to be reckoned with. I mean, I can write a sentence and I can put 3 dots, you know what I mean? But that sentence is not complete until I put the 4th dot. But a lot of people will write a sentence or write a statement or whatever and put 2 dots. It's not complete until you put 3 dots. That means that sentence is not complete. But just giving you the deepest thoughts, because I mean, it's like, people been saying this from since I came into this physical plane, man. I've been hearing things like, a spaceship with Nike Cortez on, or ET with Kobe Bryant's on, But I mean, just sitting there, just sitting there, and just resonate. All I'm trying to do is construct my physical reality how I want it to be. You know what I mean? But I know everything is based on cause and effect. So I mean, to the point when, as an individual, when I didn't come to the terms of that, I mean, whom I become, because I mean, on this life journey, the things I did on this life journey, and I mean, the things that you do on this life journey, I mean, the things that you did. I mean, we live in a multi-dimensional universe, you know what I mean? So the things you did on this life, the higher ups of your being, your multi-dimensional self, then like the tour to like what in the world, no? I mean, the higher the levels of my being, and be like, whoa, I mean, I'm doing things on this plane that's are like highly celestial. You know what I mean? I mean, so it's like for me complete my mission on my quest. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like kind of like religiously reading over the mistakes, over so-called the life games, the things that people sit here and try to uh, say that they own to something. But I mean, I didn't been given the keys now. You know what I mean? So it's like it's really like it's something to actually think about. And I mean, I feel it as just revigorating. But just going through the modals, and I go back and I drift and I make sure and I look at what it was all about. So I mean, just dealing with general, you know what I'm saying? Just dealing with a different being, you know. This is my focus now. Yeah, yeah.